Hey, what's going on, guys? Just finished my hammer and chisel workout here with the kids. This is what's cool about working out from home. I got Poppy here. Ellie, say hi.
Hi.
Ellie's in there with baby Malik. So I have a quick message I want to share with you guys, and it's from Kings in the Bible. So one of my mentors, I once asked, what book should I be reading? And well, he suggested the Bible. The teachings of Jesus Christ and prophets are the best leadership advice and principles that you can ever have. So, you know, I spend time reading it in the Bible as well, in other scripture, and it was a story about Elisha. He's a prophet that followed Elijah. Now, there was Elisha was, you know, the prophet at the time, and there was this woman, and her husband was one of the fellow prophets or apostles, and at the time, her husband passed away, and she was left with debt and with her sons, and there were creditors coming to take away her home and to take her sons and sell them as slaves. So she goes to Elijah, right, to get sympathy, to get help, or goes to Elisha to get sympathy and help. So she goes to Elisha, and she said, hey, I need help, basically. I'm going to give this in simple terms. And he says, and you can think of it like, you would think maybe that the prophet in the land, powerful man, would say, here, let me help you. Let me give you what you need. But that's not what he did. He asked, what do you have in your house? And she says, I have but a little oil. Okay? So he tells her, go to all the neighbors and surrounding areas and get empty, what's the word? Empty vases, or I can't think of the word right now, but go get the empty vases and bring them to your home. And then she does that. She gathers up as many as she can. And then what happens is he says, fill these up with the little oil that you have. So she fills it, and miraculously she fills every single one of those. And as soon as she fills the last one, this miracle, this abundance of oil stops flowing from the one that she had. And she has all these filled up. And the prophet Elisha then tells her, go sell this, this to the land, right, to people. So she does, and she ends up selling it, and she's okay. She doesn't have to sell her sons away as slavery, and they don't take away her home and everything that she possesses. So what I want you guys to do and to relate is, like, oftentimes in our lives we have these goals or these dreams, and we think that we, for example, we have so weird, awkward social skills, or we don't have a big following, or we don't know how to use Facebook, or we're afraid to get on a video, or we're afraid of what people will think of us, and, you know, all these things. We have all these limitations and things that we say that we don't have, that we're focused on. I don't have this, I don't have that, I don't have that skill, I don't have that, I'm not beautiful like them, or I'm not passionate like them, or I can't be outgoing like them. All these things we focus on. And what I want you guys to know is that just like God worked through Elisha to this woman, he just says, what do you have? Instead of focusing on what don't you have in your life, what do you have? And for her, it was that little bit of oil. And God worked a miracle through that little bit that she had. So I want you guys to understand that you guys have that little bit in your life. And so instead of focusing on everything that you don't have, focus on what you do have, your uniqueness. That's the cool thing, is you guys, you are individual and unique, and you can connect with somebody on a level that somebody else can't. You have talents and abilities that somebody else doesn't have. So don't try to be like anybody else, and focus on what you don't have that they may have. Focus on what you do have, and then it's working in faith and saying, God, this is what I want for my life. This is what I want. This is why I want this. This is what I want to accomplish with my life on earth, my purpose in serving you, or in serving other people, or giving my life to other people, and giving my talents and gifts work through me. And when you can do that, just like this story of this widow, God can work a miracle through you. So I want you guys to understand, if this message helps you today in any sort of way in becoming the best parent, the best mother, the best father, the best son, daughter, the best business leader, the best employee at your job, whatever it is, if this helps you, I want you guys to share this with somebody else. I love you guys. Have an incredible Friday. Spend some time with your family this weekend. Spend some quality time with them because they're the ones that matter most. I love you guys. See you later.